Hey beauties, good afternoon to you. I'm seeing a video going around. I was listening to the video, it's about 6 minutes and some seconds long. And I listened to the lady. I suspect that what she has posited is true. But when they always say, still try and get two sides of the story because I fail to believe that the Jamaica Constabulary Force has forgotten what their mantra is about, which is to serve, to protect, to reassure. They're here to serve the people of Jamaica, to save lives for those whose lives should be saved and other benefits, other things that will help, people to just live in unity, in harmony, in peace, and so on, because there is that gap, their gulf between citizens and police. And, we have been working towards for the last decade to bridge that gap, or even before the last decade. Now, beautiful people, I think she said she's in the St. James area. She's an EMT, but she was driving. I don't know if it's she or whoever. There's a driver in the ambulance vehicle or the medical vehicle, and there is somebody in there, but the person is not critical in the sense of it's not an emergency. So there was an accident on the road, so she never had to put on the siren to come out and be escorted away and so on. She made it's not chronic, based on how she said, but the person is ill, the person and their family and whoever else is there to assist her as an EMT. Somebody came and knocked on her door because they had to wait behind, and they said, can you help me please, there's somebody having a stroke, and can you take them and so on. And she said no, because I have somebody in there. I don't know the whole medical algorithm. Maybe you don't even know if somebody else comes, they can expose the person who is ill to more infection if there's, because she did mention that the person is sick. So she said no, but what I can do is, I guess she would go and look and see what the condition of the person is, and I will turn my siren on, and you can turn yours on, your flashing lights, and I guess we move and get to the nearest hospital. So, fine. So I guess she wanted to notify the police officers. When she notified the police officers, I don't think whoever was in charge was right there and then immediately or initially. And she told them the situation, and the person said, well, you can put on your siren, but they can't. And she said, a big man came, or whatever it is. I don't know. She said, big face man, a big man came. She told the story, and he repeated what the others said. And she's saying to them, maybe she had to explain to them, I don't think you understand. All right, beautiful people, I mean, I'm not a medical doctor, nurse, I'm not in the medical field. They call them the three critical illnesses: cancer, heart attack, stroke. These are dangerous diseases, illnesses, whatever they fall under. When somebody's diagnosed with with any of the three rather, it is something to take very serious. It's a deadly thing. It's deathly, ghastly. The person, she said, was having a stroke because her face was drooping, her speech was slurred, and so on. And she said they remained there for half an hour. And when she went back, the lady could not speak. So the woman probably was slowly dying. I don't know if she's the dead. I hope not. I pray not. But she was saying, for those who don't understand what does, when brain cells are damaged, they don't repair. They can't be repaired. Like how some cells will what's the word again? When it's not rejuvenate, I want to say, almost like a renewal of your cells. There is a word for it that she had mentioned. All right. It's a sort of a renewal of your cells, like when your cells are regenerating. Yes, you don't have that when she said something about the brain part is knocked. And I know it makes sense to me sometimes when you see people stroke and they have that twisting hand, or they talk, it's like it never comes back. Even with speech therapy or some sort of therapy, that is given to them. It's like it's a deadlock for good sometimes, And then unfortunately, if they should get it again, that's it. They're no longer part of Earth. And the police officers who have an understanding, about life or death situation could really and truly sit by and watch almost somebody dying. I don't know if the woman is dead. No, that person is different from me. They would have to go and charge me because I would drive my vehicle, turn on and move out. What? What you saying to me? What are you saying to me? She should. And I can't say that the lady should have taken the person and put in the vehicle. You don't know what the condition of the other person is. You don't know if they have something that can create even further problems. So both individuals. So I won't get to say why, she should choose, because she obviously is aware of the situation. She's in the medical field in a sense, so she has more knowledge, you know. Only a medical doctor could say, no, man, what you can do is put this or do whatever it is. And she asked the police officers and they said no to the person, the lady having a stroke. And he said, it's not she driving, It is somebody else. Oh, my goodness gracious. God's judgment must come on, On the police officers were even really did that, God's judgment going come on a wicked and evil. That's evil and wicked to jeopardize somebody's life like that. Suppose it was your daughter, suppose it was your mother, your cousin, your auntie, your uncle. How could you be so? That is not even callous. That is just demonic as far as I'm concerned. To tell a woman, you should have all right, man, go on. You should have. God going judge on you, I guarantee you, Lord, as the Lord lives, God going judge on you. That's evil. That's evil. That is evil. That is evil. And she said she wasn't going to talk about, but it must have really burned her. The video is gone out. That's evil. How could you do that? You see, that's why in life, I tell people the only way sometimes they will understand the ramifications of their evil deeds is when the same evil hits them back. They cannot understand outside of that. Because had one of them had ever been had a stroke before, they would as she opened her mouth, they said, go straight ahead. You go. We will just move direct you out of this traffic into a point or whatever it is. You understand me? Let them put it on and you move. You could really tell the person no for the other person who is having a stroke. And she sat there for half an hour. And let me tell you, man, I hope you guys get charged. I wish she had taken your numbers and reported it. She needs to report it. You guys are evil. You guys are wicked. You do not belong in the force. You should not have been out there. I don't know what they're doing. Look here, man. Look here. Father. Guys, follow me on TikTok. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please share this. Listen to me. I know that you have good police officers out there, And a decent one would not have done this. A decent one would never have done something like this. You guys are evil. The ones, I'm talking about the ones who did it. How could you do such a thing and be comfortable? You don't belong in the force. You don't. You should be in a cave. You should not even with the monkeys and the apes and so on you belong in, because they would have had a little mercy. You guys are... Lord, have his mercy on us. Have a good one, guys.